All right, let's talk about breaking out of the rat race. If you're tired of just trading your time for a paycheck week in and week out, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're looking at how ordinary people completely transform their financial destinies. And spoiler alert, it's not about magic tricks or overnight success. It is a highly systematic journey from zero to lasting wealth.
So, what truly separates people who build lasting wealth from those who spend their entire lives endlessly chasing paychecks? I want you to really think about that for a second. Most people just assume the answer is a massive salary, but it's actually not. The secret isn't always how much you make every 2 weeks. It's the assets you own.
There is a massive difference in mindset here. On one hand, you've got the traditional consumer trap, right? Spending hard-earned money on things that immediately lose value the second you buy them. But wealth builders, they do something fundamentally different. They focus their energy and their resources on buying or creating assets. They're looking for growth, income generation, and entirely new opportunities. They aren't just buying things, they're literally buying their future freedom.
Okay, let's dive into this by making sure we're on the exact same page. What exactly is an asset? Well, simply put, an asset is something that has the potential to grow, generate income, or create opportunities over time. Think of it as a tool that works for you, even when you're off the clock.
In this explainer, we're going to explore exactly 10 highly accessible assets that ordinary people use to build long-term wealth. We're organizing these into a logical journey, starting from absolutely nothing and building all the way up to traditional wealth multipliers.
Let's kick things off with phase 1, foundational assets. And this phase, it all starts with you. Our very first asset is your time. Before you ever buy a single stock or a piece of real estate, you absolutely have to invest your time into your own capacity to earn and compound value. The earlier you start building, the more time everything has to grow. Time is kind of like this invisible multiplier. From day 1 to year 5, it allows your skills to improve and your businesses to develop. And by year 10 and beyond, that's when you start seeing the explosive benefits of compounding. It's the one asset absolutely everyone has, but you can never, ever replace it.
Asset number 2 is knowledge and education. You know, the most valuable asset isn't always something you can just slap on a credit card. It's what's in your head. There's a reason Warren Buffett reads 500 pages a day. Knowledge is the lens through which you spot opportunity. Your financial education, your business know-how, your critical thinking skills, these shape every single financial decision you will ever make. The better your decisions become, the stronger your financial foundation grows.
Moving on to asset number 3, high-income skills. We're talking about specific, highly in-demand abilities, things like sales, coding, video editing, digital marketing, or mastering AI. If you've ever felt the absolute exhaustion of a rigid 9-to-5 where your income is totally capped, these skills are your way out. They instantly increase your value in the modern job market, or give you the exact tools you need to start a business. The more valuable your skills become, the more opportunities you have to dramatically increase your income. This is exactly how you generate the capital you need to buy other assets later on.
Now, as you apply those skills, you build asset number 4, career ownership and your professional reputation. Honestly, this is one of the most overlooked assets in the world. Being known for extreme reliability, having rock-solid skills, and being the go-to person who solves difficult problems creates a massive reputation asset. This is exactly what leads to sudden promotions, high-paying clients, and incredible business opportunities that are never publicly advertised. Your reputation creates value for years.
All right, welcome to phase 2, scalable creations. This is where we leverage those foundational skills for exponential growth.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is asset number 5, which relies on the magic of infinite leverage, digital products. Imagine creating an ebook, a template, or an online course just one single time and then being able to sell it 1,000 times or even 100,000 times. Yes, creating a genuinely useful piece of software or a printable guide takes significant effort up front. But once it's done, it can continue generating income long after you've moved on to your next big project.
Asset number 6 is a YouTube channel. A successful channel is basically a massively valuable piece of digital real estate. Just one highly helpful video can continue attracting thousands of viewers for months or even years, and the monetization is incredibly diverse. Creators earn through a mix of advertising, affiliate marketing, sponsorships, and selling their own products. The whole key here is creating evergreen content that consistently helps people.
Asset number 7 is the classic small business. And hey, it doesn't have to be a giant Silicon Valley startup. It could be a simple online store, a highly efficient local service, a solo consulting business, or a digital agency. Yes,
Businesses absolutely involve risk, and for sure they require a lot of hard work. But they also create incredible opportunities to build equity and generate value far beyond the constraints of a regular paycheck.
Now we arrive at Phase 3, traditional multipliers. This is where you park your earnings to create generational wealth.
Asset number 8 is dividend-paying stocks. When you buy a stock, you essentially own a piece of a company, and some established companies actually share a portion of their profits directly with their shareholders through dividends. For long-term investors, this can become a fantastic source of passive income. Now, it's important to remember impartially that the stock market does fluctuate. Stock prices and dividend payouts can and do change. That's why deep research, proper diversification, and long-term thinking are absolutely critical here.
So, the crucial point is, if you don't want to research individual companies, that brings us to asset number 9, index funds and ETFs. These are funds that automatically spread your investments across many different companies. This broad diversification drastically reduces the impact if any single company happens to perform poorly. Instead of trying to pick individual winners and losers, this is a beautifully simple, highly effective long-term approach to building wealth alongside the growth of the broader economy. Finally, asset number 10 is real estate. Real estate has helped countless ordinary people build massive long-term wealth. The appeal is really twofold. Some investors rely on the steady cash flow of rental income, while others benefit immensely if the property values increase over time. But just like the stock market, real estate isn't guaranteed to always go up, and you have to account for very real costs like maintenance, taxes, and financing. Careful planning is everything when it comes to property.
There is a universal truth we have to acknowledge. Wealth usually isn't built by one lucky investment. I want that to really sink in. The media absolutely loves to highlight lottery winners and overnight crypto billionaires, but that is simply not reality for most people. True, enduring wealth is built methodically. It's built by stacking these foundational skills, creating scalable value, owning traditional assets, making thoughtful decisions, and above all, staying fiercely consistent over a long period of time.
So I want to leave you with this question. Which asset are you planning to build first? Are you going to master a high-income skill, start a digital business, or maybe begin investing in index funds? Tell me your game plan in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear it. And if you want to keep mastering the world of investing, business, and personal finance through clear, structured explainers just like this one, make sure you subscribe to Billionaire Lens. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.